You are what you watch.
Hello, my name and welcome to our program. Okay, I'm looking at the monitor, and yes, I am wearing black, and with purpose. The purpose being I mourn all the people that died in the Ampatuan massacre, or what we call that big hullabaloo, that killing field that happened with some 57 people gone, out of which there were close to 30 in the media. Now, for whatever the reason, ladies and gentlemen, the public perception, the opinion, not only here but worldwide, is yes, a murder has taken place, and for some reason or the other, Saldi Ampatuan and the family are accounting for it. Now, whether it is true or not, whatever the legal maneuvers, I think it's really a little bit too brazen with what's going on, just letting him go over the weekend. The protests that are mounting, to me, is not seemingly hard enough. It's not, the critical mass is not there. So I guess, what does that mean? We don't care as a Filipino people? Or does it mean the elections have just taken over and or it's just much too late? Alam niyo po, dito maraming namatay, ang buong bayan, ang buong mundo nakatikim po sa atin, at anong ginawa natin? Nakatulala, nakatingin din sa kanila, at wala po nangyayari. Well, that's my little commentary, and I will continue to wear black as I feel deemed fit. Ladies and gentlemen, in this program, once in a while, what we do is, instead of just bringing in resource people and just talking about the elections and the candidates, I like to bring in, I have the opportunity to bring in some of the hosts, and instead of them playing hosts, we exchange ideas in the program. In this program, we have two hosts who are here with us, both GNN contributors. We've got Erik Espina, who does the Friday night show at 9 o'clock. It's Republika ni Erik. And we also have George Balagtas, who produces now the news show every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. It's called Live. Let's Celebrate. Gentlemen, maraming salamat for being here and being with me. I'd like to go straight to the current event. Why I'm wearing black. Are you wearing black for the same reason, George?
I'm wearing black for exactly the same reason.
Mali,
exactly.
no? Mali ito nangyayari.
Well, it's immoral. I don't know about the legality of it. And the maneuvering is very, very highly suspicious. But definitely the morality is just too much. It's too much, and I cannot see how our country can take this. I mean, that move is just too brazen and it's just too immoral that everybody should raise a big howl.
Why is there no reaction from the general public? When it first came out, everyone was screaming, you know, for the throats and for the life of this guy, Saldi Ampatuan. And he came out portrayed by the media, especially the newspapers, this man smiling behind bars, which aggravated more of the public opinion. And yet today we just let him go, and everyone is just sitting and watching. What's wrong with us?
Well, Harry, it just happened over the weekend. Today's only Monday.
Yeah, but
so give us a little time.
Critical mass.
Hopefully by tonight, the people will start really asking for that justice. What's
Agra.
Yeah, they'll be asking for his head for sure.
Do you know, based on our news, J4, one of our anchor reporters in the news, called him up this morning, and it was on the news. If not, it'll be on definitely at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And it says, ang sagot niya, anong mga rason ba't niyo pinakawalan si Saldi Ampatuan? Number one, alibay. Ano yung alibay? Yung cellphone niya, tinignan namin mga records, wala naman siyang tinawagan o kausap during the time of the murder. Number two, nasa Davao daw siya, may Philippine Airline ticket siya, na-certify daw ng PAL na nasa Davao siya kasi dinala daw siya ng carrier. Number three, may kausap siya that can place him in Davao during the time of this massacre. Now, come on, whether it be true or real, yun na nga, ang problema is perception, media, public perception. Shouldn't this guy, Agra, be a little more sensitive? Or it's called 72 days to go Birehin na natin. So what? Parang ganun Ikaw, Erik, nananihimik ka na, nakakatingin ka lang sa amin. And I know you're always a man of a lot of opinions.
Hindi, kasi ang pananaw ko dito ganito, no? Bagamat karumal-dumal yung nangyayari at talagang immoral yung ipinapalabas ngayon sa ating mga pahayagan at kung paano nagiging masalimuot yung usapin na yan. Pero kayo, maniniwala naman kayo na hindi ito bago sa ating bansa. Hindi ito ang unang massacre na nangyari sa ating bansa.
No, we're tainted. Yung sabihin ganito na talagang patakaran sa
maraming beses na nangyari ito. Ang problema lang, nagkakaroon ba ng katarungan sa kaduluduluhan? Ang pinaka-importante kasi dito yung katarungan. Nagkakaroon ba ng resolusyon? itong usapin nito, o magiging katulad ng iba na hindi lang sila mismong inilibing, pati yung katarungan inilibing din.
Are you saying we are at the end of the line and it's totally useless?
Yung patutsada natin kay Secretary Agra, tinututukan natin yung kaliwang kamay. Mas mahalaga siguro yung tutukan yung kanang kamay. Sino yung nagpapagalaw ng kaliwang kamay?
Kasi diretso sa executive ko naman.
Sumusunod lang naman sa utos.
The Department of Justice aren't they responsible directly to the executive, the head of the executive?
Yes.
Part of the executive branch yun eh.
Yes, he is. But I hate to do this on air, but I happen to have been, in a conversation. I have access to information over a month ago that, in fact, this was a done deal with the previous Justice Secretary.
De Vanadera, who's now running for governor, right? Governor.
Quezon.
Yes, and if you just trace the trail of the current acting Justice Secretary and the former Justice Secretary, they've been connected with each other for just the longest time.
Is this the miscalculation that Nonong Cruz is saying? Because I had him last week on TV and he was saying the same thing. Alam mo, Harry, ang bantayan mo, hindi yung nakikita natin na actual na strategiya na lumalabas. Bantayan mo dyan yung pagkakamali nitong administrasyon, and they will make that mistake in the event they miscalculate. Yes. You're going to generate that critical mass that is so known all over the world that originate in the Philippines. People power. Kaya. Isn't it bad enough? I mean, not for anything. This aggravates me. I am not neither pro or anti-administration, but not that I can take a role because being in media. But the point is, parang kakainis naman masyado ito. Mali eh.
Harry, if you take a look at our history, it takes more than just an incident or two to raise the Filipino people to a revolution.
Tama yan.
Our people are very lackadaisical about these things. They're not activists. We're not like the Thai that will shed their blood. No, we will talk and talk about it until that's it. Then we get tired of talking and we go back to our holes.
Alam mo, Harry, malalim kasi yung...
That hurts me, but yes.
Malalim kasi yung nangyari sa Pilipino na parang sa Tagalog pa o sa Kastila ay kinapon tayo. Sapagkat ang orihinal na pagkatao ng isang Pilipino ay isang mandirigma.
Yeah.
Hindi po ito basta tatalikod na lang at matatakot sa isang labanan. Kaya kung titignan mo, papatsadahan ko lang ipapunta sa kasaysayan natin. Simula noong 1521, sa panahon ni Lapu-Lapu, napatay niya si Magellan. Dahil doon, 40 taon sana. Our conquest or their conquest over the Philippines should have started in 1521. But because of Lapu-Lapu, we were free for the next 40 years. But after that, there was a series of about 100 to 150, 120, depending on the historian that you're going to talk to, of uprisings. Almost every century, or almost every year, and towards the 300 years, there was always an uprising. That was the kind of Filipino. What happened when the Americans came in? They changed their strategy because they realized the Filipino is a warrior. So how do you neuter the Filipino? By changing their taste, giving them new food, different type of food that they will enjoy.
Your point being?
My point being is that we are no longer the same Filipino that we should be. An American writer, I forget the name, came up with the saying that the Filipinos have a damaged culture. I disagree. It was the Americans who destroyed our culture because the Americans wanted us to equivocate on language, on our confidence, on our ability to be warlike, to be able to stand up for something. So we ended up being assimilated by a culture, and so doing, we were conquered as a people.
And that's exactly what we become. Tame.
That is the deeper. That is
so
the
we have
deeper
become
side.
a tame people
We
of
have-
no voice,
Yes.
no position, no
Exactly.
values. No.
Exactly.
Do you agree with that? Kayo po, mga nanonood, do you agree with this? This is ridiculous. You're trying to tell me that tayo mga Pilipino, wala na tayong laban. Kung ano mangyari ngayon, tuloy-tuloy na bastusan na.
Hindi.
Come on, ang Pilipino
Hindi,
lalaban
hindi,
yan.
hindi
Lalaban
ganun.
tayo.
Gusto sana natin
Yes.
na magkaroon tayo ng gano'n. Gusto natin ng mga Pilipino bumangon na
Yes.
at ipaglaban ang kanilang mga karapatan. Pero ang sinasabi ni Erik ay mukhang kung titignan mo ang ating kasaysayan, lalo na itong mga nakaraang mga kudeta,